Yo, Smelly Randy here, and for this outdoor detour, we are in Washington, knocking out all 3 national parks in just 3 days. Let's go. I drove straight here from Seattle Tacoma Airport to try and catch sunset at Diablo Lake, and the sun doesn't set for another hour, but I totally didn't realize that it was gonna dip behind the hillside here, so it's kind of a bust, but it's still gorgeous out here. Well, I still missed sunset, but I found a much better spot for views up on Washington Pass. Absolutely incredible 360 view. So after about 8 or 9 hours of total driving, I'm at my sunrise location at Reflection Lakes at Mount Rainier. I stopped at Tipso Lake to take some night shots, short hike. I did that around 12:30, and then I got to Reflection Lakes about an hour later, and which is where I'm at now, and went and took more pictures. And now the time is 2:45. I am absolutely exhausted. I got my pillow here. Yeah, it's 2:51. I'm gonna get about 3 hours of sleep, and then get up for sunrise, get my tripod spot on the lake, and then spend the whole day not driving, which will be super nice. And I'll spend all of today just exploring Rainier. I've got a sunset hike planned, and I'm gonna stick around at that location till after it gets dark out and the moon comes up, take some night shots there, hike down, and then I'm off to Olympic National Park, which is like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. So that'll be pretty rough. I'll probably stop somewhere near Seattle and just sleep for a few hours, so here we go. Having myself a pretty damn good morning at Mount Rainier. This is Reflection Lake. I got here at 2 a.m. last night, did some night shooting. I had a perfectly clear sunrise this morning. And now it's time to explore the rest of the park, or as much as I can in one day. I am hitting the trail for the first time this trip. Gonna be taking the Highline Trail quite a ways. Gonna take it to Myrtle Falls and then up as far as I feel like going, and then check out the Moraine Trail. So yeah, should be doing around 4 miles round trip, something like that. So first stop of the day, Glacier Vista. You can see the glacier coming right down here. Paradise area of Mount Rainier. One thing that's cool up here is that there are trails everywhere, and a lot of them are paved too. You can see just kind of the networks of trails all over the place. So this is basically the end of the Moraine trail. Kind of goes up on this knife edge, right up into Mount Rainier, and then you can see all the glacier water flowing right down through here. Quite loud from up here. It was nice. Moraine trail. Definitely one of the lesser hiked trails out of the Paradise area. Definitely not as maintained as any of the other trails either. So yeah, if you're looking to get away from the crowds, which there will be in this area pretty much always, check out the Moraine trail. So last stop of the hike is going to be Myrtle Falls, and looks like it's paved all the way up there. So pretty much all the trails have started off paved, so very wheelchair ADA accessible from the Paradise section of the park. So yeah, that's great. This trail's everywhere, so let's go see how this looks. So the Myrtle Falls hike, really straightforward. It's only half-mile each way, if that. Totally paved all the way to the bridge here. So wheelchair, ADA accessible. Definitely the viewpoint's back up there, but it's definitely worth coming out to the bridge just to get this view. Five miles on the dot, just under 3 hours, and it's only 11:33, so not bad. I got my night shots last night, got my sunrise shots at Reflection, and 5 miles in before noon. Pretty good. I don't really know what I'm gonna do now. Probably gonna get out of here. The parking lot's full, so I'm probably gonna try and explore different areas of the park. Quite cool. This is Narada Falls. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I legitimately haven't had a proper meal since Friday. So I had to leave the park for a bit. I'm at the Copper Creek Inn, so let's hope lunch is good. Whew. One last hike. Trying to make it up for sunset. I'm gassed, but look at that view. Whew, worth it. Things are looking pretty good at this hidden tarn, Mount Rainier. I'd pan around, but I don't want to give away where I am. Just got back from basically a mini backpacking trip. I hiked up this mountain that has a little kind of a hidden mountain lake with great views of Rainier. So I hiked up there for sunset and then stuck around for it to get dark so I could take some night shots. But yeah, I brought a tent, a sleeping bag, chair, I mean basically a full pack. I wanted to take some product shots for outdoor vitals. And yeah, plus I kind of wanted to take a nap, which I did for a little bit. So yeah, I just got back down. It's only about 9:45, I think, which is great because it's a lot earlier than I expected. And now I got to drive 4 hours to Olympic National Park so I can get some sleep and catch sunrise at Hurricane Ridge and get the day going.
When I see your face, I just smile.
Just had a great sunrise here at Hurricane Ridge. You can see Mount Olympus up there and Blue Glacier. But yeah, got what I needed, and now I got a full day of driving around Olympic National Park, so time to hit the road. This is Crescent Lake, or Lake Crescent. Finally got some awesome looking low-hanging clouds coming over the lake here. So I am officially in the rainforest, in the Salmon Cascades exhibit, hoping to see some salmon jumping upstream. It's a little bit past peak time, but let's see what we can find. Well, I think I'm too late for salmon swimming upstream. Kind of a bummer, but it's a gorgeous area, so I'm gonna go hike to a waterfall and see what else I can do. Now in the Hoh Rainforest, which I believe is the only temperate rainforest in, I think, North America, definitely the US. So I was just in the sole duck area of the park, looking for salmon, swimming upstream, hiked to Sole Duck Falls, and then saw a bear on the way out, and there were just signs at the trailhead of a bear frequenting the area, so maybe we'll see another bear, who knows. I'm already about 1.4 miles in, looking for a good spot to turn around. This is the Hoh River Trail, so I'd like to at least get down to the river. It's been going parallel with the river, but nowhere close to it, although I think I'm getting close now. I feel like it's unheard of to have 3 straight days in Washington in October with not a cloud in the sky, so I'll take it. Couldn't ask for better weather, but this is a rainforest after all, and more often than not, it's raining here, and so that's how I want to see it. So even with the forecast being clear, I still brought my rain jacket, just holding out hope that it would pour when I got here, but it's all good. All right, for those of you keeping track at home, we got mountains, check. Rainforest, check. Now I'm racing to the beach through this super foggy forest for sunset at Second Beach. That's the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. You got your mountains and you got your water. I'd say this is a little bit of driftwood. Holy cow. All right then. I gotta say, this isn't exactly the coastal sunset I envisioned. Yikes. It's pretty eerie, but pretty damn cool, so gonna see if I can find some tide pools, anything interesting, since I won't have the sun to work with at all. All right, now watch these shells closely as I walk up to them. You're gonna be looking for movement. Check this out, hopefully. All right, well, that was kind of a bust, but getting kind of bored out here. All right, 10 minutes to sunset. How are we looking? Not great, Bob. All right, coastal sunset, check. Huge success. Friggin' nailed it, crushed it. I can't see a damn thing out here. Totally crushed Olympic National Park today, so I'm treating myself. Hiking beer. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. All right, so that's a wrap on this Washington trip. 3 national parks in 3 days. Couldn't have asked for much better weather. 3 clear days in the mountains. I got fogged out of my coastal sunset yesterday and my city skyline sunrise today, but logistically everything went exactly how I hoped it would go, and I got to all the sites that I was looking at going to, so it was a great trip. Definitely the first of many trips out here. I definitely want to go backpacking, probably the next trip through Olympic National Park, through North Cascades, and Mount Rainier really blew me away, just the amount of mountains out there. I kind of thought it was like Mount Hood, where it's just a sole mountain peak, and not a whole lot around it, but it's just part of this big mountain range with Mount Adams, Mount Baker, and North Cascades. So it's really an amazing area, and like I said, it'll be the first trip of many, and all in all, this was a great trip, and I can't wait to come back. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see where I'm off to next, hit the subscribe button down below. If you head over to outdoordetour.com, you can check out my blog or photos, or you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Outdoor Detour. Until next time, keep on trekking.